Welcome back, family. No time no see. It's been a wild couple of weeks for me, but I'm glad to say we back. New mic, new attitude, new music, new drip. As you can tell, we finna get into Lil Tecca and his GOAT status in the streetwear scene. His highly anticipated album Tech just dropped, and I will say it's better than We Love You Tecca 2. Hey, it's my opinion. But I will go more into the album review later in this video. Lil Tecca, the Queens, New York native, has incorporated his career with fashion and always tells us why. He is about his drip.
And flat face, remember just how we did before. Play it.
Lil Tecca blew up back in 2019 with his hit song Ransom, which peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and went 4 times platinum. This was his breakout year, overshadowing many rappers releasing this year. His stream intake almost hit 1 billion on Spotify alone and was nominated for Song of the Summer at the 2019 MTV VMAs. He dropped We Love You Tecca in the summer of 2019, which also peaked at number 4 on Billboard and went platinum. I know I'm rambling on about this, but Tecca snapped this year and not many people give him his flowers for it. Now, in terms of fashion, Tecca has super duper calm fits and occasionally Y2K aesthetics. For bottoms, he would usually wear straight tapered or baggy jeans like Amiris and or vintage babes. For his tops, he would almost always layer his tees with a zip-up hoodie or a denim jacket. Shoes, he's rocking Air Force Ones or Babesas and a BB or a Worldwide Youth belt. Like I said, super calm. He doesn't usually wear hats, but when he does, it always completes the fits. Like this Babe fitted is hard. Tecca was one of my first celebrity fashion inspirations because we do have the same body type, so I might be biased in this video, but his style was very fire in my opinion. We Love You Tecca showcases his love for fashion and his overall self-image. Also talking about fake friends and of course money, violence, and hoes. People thought Tecca was a dork and wasn't about what he rapped about, which he did confirm in a Genius interview that he indeed is not about that life.
Shorty, why you acting up? You just gotta move right. I've been taking long flights, hope I got a long.
2020 was a different year for Tecca. The pandemic struck, which caused people to listen to more music more frequently. He dropped Virgo World, his first studio album, late 2020 on September 18th. The album features guest appearances from Polo G, Lil Durk, Nav, Skrillex, DJ Scheme, Lil Uzi Vert, Guwap Rain, and Tecca's record label, Internet Money. The album reached top 10 on Billboard's Top 200, and as his first studio album, he didn't disappoint musically, but the reception wasn't as positive as his first project. Still, over time, people are now calling it underrated, which I find funny being that many people call the album very forgettable because of the many iconic albums that dropped that year. But personally, it's my favorite from his entire discography. It got me into my fashion era, listening to Actin' Up, True to the Game, Level Up, Out of Love, etc, etc. But in terms of fashion, it was him going for a more baggy style and embracing the straight and flared jeans. Most of his pieces wouldn't necessarily fit him in terms of size, but his waist and arm length would most likely fit well. Everything else is baggy and, Y2K centered. The striped collar works well for him. He needs to do more sets like this. Same thing with the chain on the jeans, the old school skater drip. He makes it all work for his body type and the aesthetic he's going for. Now from 2021 to the present day, I'm gonna just go over his style first because there wasn't much change to it, and I'll discuss the music after. Lil Tecca's style did not change that much, just small things he added like tattoo sleeves under his graphic tee and the excessive use of those Mansion Mihara shoes. The biggest takeaway from what he's currently rocking is his versatility and his color palette. Because oh my god, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, he's the best to do it in terms of fashion in his age group. Like, no meat riding. I honestly can't name another rapper his age dressing better than him. I'm not gonna lie. In 2021, he dropped We Love You Tecca 2, and it wasn't, my favorite album. Like, it was okay, and I do appreciate the Trippie Redd and Souls feature, but his solo songs weren't as appealing as it used to be on Virgo World, and so that kind of threw me off a little bit. But it did similar numbers to Virgo World, going number 10 and selling 30K first week. But in my honest opinion, he would have done a lot better if Kanye and Drake weren't going at it that week, dropping Donda and Certified Lover Boy. It was truly an era, but he really did deserve more dropping this. I remember an old tweet of him saying that if his fans can make it go #1, he'll do something. I forgot, but he deleted it once Donda dropped or something like that. But I felt bad, like damn. But this year in September, he dropped Tech, which is his 3rd studio album, only having 2 features. So he was going in on his solo songs. 500 Pounds shows he can easily mix it up with his production. Same thing with Heaven on Earth and Monday to Sunday. Him saying that people are going to get a little bit of everything on this album was 100% true, because I do love his dancehall stuff, but his melodic rapping is what drew me into his music and his aesthetic. Although some of his styles are very oversaturated, he still pulled it off in my opinion. Him being this versatile ties into his style and how he went from wearing vintage streetwear brands like Babe, Supreme, and Vlone to Balenciaga, Rick Owens, Chrome Hearts, and Mihara. Like, don't get me wrong, like that's far from being different aesthetically. People wearing like Rick Owens, Chrome Hearts, Balenciaga, all those like high fashion streetwear stuff, it's kind of like an eye roll to me. People think just because they wear those things, they're like fashion icons. I'm like, relax. But putting his body type and what he chooses to wear despite his body type into consideration makes him unique, at least in my opinion, and I feel like people should give him appreciation for that. And that's going to be it for the Lil Tecca review, drip review, music review, whatever you want to call it. Thank you all for watching. I apologize for not uploading as often. I'm trying to figure things out with my channel and what direction I should take it, because I don't want to center this around rappers and celebrities like a critic or a news channel on hip-hop artists. I want to do more opinion-based hit pieces on certain clothing and how society views it based on, you know, gender norms or religious reasons, and I feel like you guys would enjoy it. So let me know what you guys think of that, because it's been on my mind lately. Also, let me know if I should start streaming on Twitch or Kick. I could discuss, you know, music, do album reviews, drip reviews, merch reviews, or like gaming or whatever. Just whatever you guys want me to do, I'll try to do it. And follow me on my socials, Twitter, Instagram. They're gonna be in the description. And you know, as always, get money, stay drip.